How to change the SSH port on dedicated and VPS. SSH is a network protocol that allows users to access the server remotely and securely. By default, SSH uses port 22, but this can be changed to a different port for security reasons. Here are the general steps to change the SSH port on a dedicated or VPS server. Connect to your server via SSH using the current port and your username and password. Edit the SSH configuration file located at /etc/ssh/sshd_config using a text editor such as nano or 6. Find the line that says #port 22 and uncomment it by removing the hashtag symbol. Then, change the port number to a non-privileged port between 1024 and 65535. For example, port 5437. Save and close the file. Then, restart the SSH service to apply the changes. You can use the command /etc/init.d/sshd. Restart or systemp restart SSHD depending on your system. Test the new port by logging out and logging in again using the new port number. You may need to update your firewall rules to allow the new port. FYI, to edit the SSH configuration on a Unix-based system, you typically need to modify the SSHD_config file. Here are the general steps. 1. Open the SSH configuration file, sudo nano /etc/ssh/sshd_config. You can use a different text editor like 6 or Gedite based on your preference. 2. Make the necessary changes to the file. Some common configurations you might want to edit include port number, port change the default SSH port for added security. Permit root login, set it to no to disable root login. Password authentication, set it to no to enforce key-based authentication. Allow users, specify which users are allowed to connect. And other configurations based on your requirements. 3. Save the changes and exit the editor. 4. Restart the SSH service to apply the changes, sudo service SSH restart, or, depending on your system, you might use systemp. Sudo systemp restart SSH. Make sure to back up your SSH configuration file before making changes to avoid potential issues. Additionally, be cautious while modifying these settings, as incorrect configurations could lock you out of the system. If you have a specific change in mind, feel free to provide more details, and I can offer more targeted assistance.